You know, when you think of macOS, you probably picture this super sleek, easy-to-use interface, right? All smooth and shiny. But what if that's just the surface? What if underneath all that beauty, there's a serious, powerful engine just waiting to be unleashed? Well, that's what we're doing today. We're going to go from simple clicks all the way to code.
And yeah, this picture, it basically says it all. You see the gorgeous machine, the clean desktop, but that's just the welcome mat. The real power, the engine room, especially if you're coming from a Linux world, it's all hidden just beneath the surface. So today, our job is to peel back that top layer.
Okay, so before we can get to that hidden power, we got to know our way around the basics, right? Let's start with the core navigation, the stuff you see every day.
And this is it, your command center. You've got the desktop, the dock at the bottom, and that menu bar that's always hanging out at the top. Everything kind of starts from here.
Now, that menu bar at the top is smarter than it looks. See how the options on the left change? That's because it's contextual. It adapts to whatever app you're using. But the stuff on the right, that's your system controls, Wi-Fi, sound, all that good stuff. It stays put.
All right, navigation basics are down. So let's talk about where all your stuff lives, your files. And for that, we need to talk about the Finder.
So you open up Finder, and at first it just looks like, a standard file browser. Kind of like Windows Explorer. You see your folders, your files, pretty basic stuff. But trust me, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are some seriously powerful tricks hidden inside. So we're talking about way more than just folders. Think about this. You can use tags to color code related files even if they're in totally different folders. Or hit the spacebar on any file to get an instant preview without even opening it. Quick Look is a game changer. You can even create smart folders that are basically saved searches that update in real time. These are the features that really change how you work.
And this isn't just some fancy interface layered on top of old tech. Underneath it all is the Apple File System, APFS. It's modern, and importantly, it's built on a Unix foundation. And you know what that means, right? It uses the classic POSIX permission structure, read, write, execute. So if you've ever typed chmod on a Linux box, you're going to feel right at home.
Okay, let's talk about speed. Because digging through folders is slow. The absolute fastest way to get anything done on a Mac, it's Spotlight.
And how do you get to it? Simple. Command space. That's it. Just burn that into your muscle memory. Every power user lives by this shortcut. And boom, this little bar appears. It looks simple, right? But this thing is like the universal remote for your entire computer. It's a launcher, a calculator, a search tool. It's everything. So what can it actually do? Well, you can launch an app just by typing its first few letters. You can do quick math right in the search bar, no calculator app needed. Convert units on the fly. And of course, it finds any file, any email, even obscure system settings instantly. Okay, we've covered the shiny, user-friendly stuff. Now, it's time to pop the hood. This is the moment where macOS transforms from just a nice computer into a true powerhouse for developers, for sysadmins, for us. We're talking about the terminal.
And this slide right here, this is the whole point. On the left, that's what most people see. It's nice, it's clean, it's easy. But on the right, that is the true heart of macOS. That's the command line. That's your direct, raw, unfiltered access to the core of the OS.
And let's be super clear about something. macOS isn't just Unix-like. It is a full-blown, certified Unix operating system. What does that mean? It means the commands, the file system, the way it thinks about processes, it's all built on the exact same principles as Linux. Your skills directly translate. And look, here's the proof. These commands should look really familiar. You've got ls, cd, pwd for getting around. You've got ifconfig and ping for networking. And of course, chmod for permissions. If you've spent any time in a Linux terminal, you already know how to use a Mac's terminal. There's basically no learning curve. So, we have all this power under the hood. What do we do with it? Let's get practical. Let's look at the tools that turn your Mac into a real power user's playground. First thing you should do, seriously, is install Homebrew. Think of it as the package manager that macOS forgot to include. With one simple command, you can install thousands of incredible open source tools. Things like Nmap, right from your terminal. It's an absolute game changer. And the power isn't just in the terminal. Don't forget, macOS comes with a whole toolkit of other pro-level apps. You've got Activity Monitor, which is basically your task manager.
You've got Console for digging into system logs when something goes wrong. And you can even automate stuff with Automator or shortcuts without writing a single line of code. It's all just there.
And that's really the magic of it, isn't it? It has this split personality. On the one hand, you've got this beautiful, simple machine for your everyday stuff. But on the other hand, it's a beast for serious tech work. You can run Python scripts, you can virtualize Kali Linux, you can do whatever you need to do.
I think this quote just nails it. It's designed to be user-friendly, absolutely, but it never, ever sacrifices the raw power that's sitting just underneath, waiting for you to tap into it.
So there you have it. We've gone from the shiny surface all the way down to the command line. We've seen that your Mac is really two things at once, an incredibly simple tool and a seriously professional workstation. You've got the keys to the whole thing now. So the real question is, what are you going to build?